Hey everyone, Greg here with KillerReviews.com, bringing you more videos. I'm getting a good reception, my viewers. Hey, I'm no cupquake, but it's nice to see videos getting 50 to 100 views in the first week. That's great. Thank you so much, guys. I'm getting lots of fun feedback on the skits as much as the series reviews or whatever. So in this video, we're going to talk about the Game of War Fire Age, specifically the ad campaign. And I was, like as I'm going about my daily routine, video ideas will pop in my head, right? So I see this ad, Game of Thrones, Game of War Fire Age. I see this ad, and the first thing I think of, well, first of all, it's like, oh, I mean, I don't know who Kate Upton is, but now I do. Apparently she's a Sports Illustrated model. I don't know. But I see this really pretty blonde girl in the Game of War commercial, and I think, oh wow, she's really pretty. Maybe I'll go check out that game. And then at some point, I don't know, I didn't follow up on it. And then I think I did like Google images of the game. And I'm like, oh, it looks like a glossy Sega Genesis game. Like, it's not all of what the game. I thought it looked like Skyrim. It's not that at all, So I was thinking, like, hey, you know what? Like, that girl, the model in the commercial, made me go look up the game. And I was wondering, like, how many other people have done that because of this model. So then it got me curious, like, then I started thinking, like, well, is this ad campaign, like, really working for them? And guess what? I have your answer. I spent like an hour researching, maybe like a half an hour researching this ad. So let me give you some of the details. I got my little notes here. Game of War Fire Age was developed by Machine Zone. Okay. The game is a building and resource management game. This is very, very common, this genre of game. So, and by the way, if you have not seen the commercial, I don't know how you've missed it. It was recently in the Super Bowl ads, and it's been everywhere. Like if you're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, this is, like, I see this ad on TV. I see it like everywhere I look in my daily life, wherever I go. I mean, clearly, like, I'm the target audience, so I would get the ads quite a bit. But it's basically like just these like medieval fights, right? There's people like sword fighting. There's like a whole battle going on. There's like a dragon in the background or something. And there's just this gorgeous girl who's Kate Upton in a dress, and she's like, are you ready for war? And she's like, I mean, I'm not even sure what she says, but it's something stupid like that. And it just shows like a battle, and then it shows Kate Upton, and they plug what game it is. So that's kind of the ad. But I see it everywhere, which is what sparked me to look into it to see. Because I'm thinking, like, well, like, just having a pretty girl in an ad, like, will that really get people to go, like, buy the game? Oh, right, I was talking about the resource management. So the idea of the game, I've never played the game, but it's a free download, it's a free to play, and I assume you build structures. It says it's like a building resource management. So you go chop down trees and get ore and stuff and wood, and you build stuff, but it's, microtransaction game. It's a free to play, but if you want a little bit more wood, you have to pay $1 or whatever it is, one of those type games, which are very common these days. So the game was criticized by its community for pushing so hard to have microtransactions. So that was one of the major criticisms of the game. The constant in-your-face the user interaction that was compromised. The quality of the user interaction was compromised by the pushing, like the purchased items you can get. On GameRankings.com, the game has a 65% rating, and on Metacritic it's got a 67%. So basically, it's a D game. It's like across the board, critics have said the game is terrible. I find this all very interesting. So, if there's no girl in there's no commercial, there's no girl in the video, if you want to like go buy a game, most consumers today will look up and research the game. And if you go to Metacritic, which is, you know, one of the #1 sites, no, not right now. No.
I want to talk to you.
Nope.
I want to talk
Nope.
to you, Dad.
Like, Metacritic is one of the top sites to go to for anything media, you know, video games, books, whatever. And it's got a D. So most people would just be like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to get that. I mean, it's a crap game. So thank you for bombing my video. So but here's where it's interesting. Okay, they spent a reported Machine Zone spent a reported $40 million on advertising on that advertising campaign with Kate Upton. $40 million they spent for that whole run of commercials, I guess. I mean, okay, so they spent $40 million in advertising. The game is rated terribly across the board. It's panned across the board. Okay. Yeah, the commercials were intended to look like Game of Thrones because of the popularity of Game of Thrones, I read. Now here's the kicker, okay? Game of War Fire Age was the third best-selling app in the iTunes Store of 2014. The third best-selling app out of every app in the iTunes Store. Okay? Machine Zone projected $600 million in revenue last year. And according to Bloomberg.com, I guess, I don't know, Bloomberg wrote an article. It said Game of War has reported to be grossing more than $1 million a day. So, there's our answer. I mean, my whole entire question of, are people buying this game simply because of the commercials with a gorgeous girl in it? Literally, I mean, the game blows. Clearly, like, across the board. Sure, you might like it. Whatever, I'm sure it's an okay game. But across the board, it's a D-rated game. And it's making over $1 million a day. And I truly believe the #1 reason it is so successful is because of the hot chick in the commercials. Am I wrong? It's not like the game is phenomenal and word of mouth is just spreading, right? So in my opinion, I did all this research, and in my opinion, literally, people see the commercial. Wow, that chick's hot. I'll go get the game. I'll go. Ferris Bueller's Day Off reference. But like, I really believe this is selling not simply, for the most part, because of the hot girl in the video. So like, you gotta wonder if they have like a supermodel like in a really sexy outfit, like eating Cheerios. Will everybody buy Cheerios? You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting. So Game of War Fire Age, do the ads work? In my opinion, in my professionally conducted research, in my opinion, I believe the answer is yes. People buy the game because of hot chicks in the commercial. And the company is making a killing on it. So keep buying it. Keep doing those microtransactions. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This is Greg with KillerReviews.com. Check out the Killer Reviews podcast. Make sure to subscribe. And if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, okay? The thumbs up by clicking that, it really, really, really helps my videos get seen more. So please support me by clicking the thumbs up. Alright. Till next time. Bye.